BNP Chairman and Prime Minister Tariq Rahman exchanges views with leaders of BNP Juba Dal, Swechhasevok Dal and Chhatro Dal. He seeks cooperation of party leaders and activists in implementing election pledges. Prime Minister rides in smart car invented by physically challenged Wakimul Islam. PM assures of providing government assistance for creative initiatives. Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Mohammad Asaduzzaman urges judges to ensure justice by making right decision from sense of responsibility. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shopon emphasizes on importance of proper planning to advance PTB in line with times. Government to change syllabus and curriculum to make education modern and time-befitting, says Education Minister A&M Ehsanul Haq Milon. Tensions not decreasing despite ceasefire between United States and Iran in effect. Two countries may sit for talks next week. And in Mirpur, Pakistan scored 179 runs for 1 wicket in response to Bangladesh's 413 runs in the first innings at stumps on the second day of the first test. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. BNP Chairman and Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has urged party leaders and activists to stand beside the government to ensure the implementation of the party's manifesto. He made the call in his opening speech as the chief guest at a views exchange meeting with grassroots leaders of BNP, Juba Dal, Swechhasevok Dal and Chhatro Dal at the Krishibid Institution, Bangladesh, KIB Auditorium in the city's Farmgate area. The BNP chairman said, "One of our battles has ended. Now another battle has begun, that is to implement the commitments we made to the people." Referring to the party's election manifesto, Tariq Rahman said it was initially BNP's manifesto before the February 12th election, but after the party formed the government, it became the manifesto of people and the government. He said BNP promised to ensure good governance, create a country with healthy educational environment for students and guarantee safety for women, men and children.
আমরা মানুষকে বলেছিলাম যে আমরা সুশাসন দেব, মানুষকে আমরা বলেছিলাম যে আমরা একটি দেশ তৈরি করতে চাই যে দেশে শিক্ষার্থী একটি সুন্দর শিক্ষার পরিবেশ পাবে। আমরা মানুষকে বলেছিলাম আমরা একটি দেশ তৈরি করতে চাই যেখানে নারী, পুরুষ, শিশু সকলে নিরাপদে রাস্তায় চলতে পারবে। আমরা মানুষকে যখন স্বৈরাচারের বিরুদ্ধে, ফ্যাসিবাদের বিরুদ্ধে আমরা আন্দোলন করছিলাম, তখন আমরা বলেছিলাম যে আমাদের উপরে যেরকম অত্যাচার নির্যাতন হচ্ছে, যেরকম গুম খুনের শিকার হচ্ছে রাজনৈতিক দলের নেতা কর্মীরা, আমরা চাই দেশে এমন একটি রাজনৈতিক পরিস্থিতি হোক যেখানে আমরা ডিবেট করব, কথা বলবো, কিন্তু এরকম পরিস্থিতি আমরা তৈরি হতে দেব না। এরকম অনেকগুলো আমরা কথা বলেছিলাম। প্রিয় নেতৃবৃন্দ, যে কথাটি বলছিলাম, যুদ্ধ একটি শেষ হয়েছে, এখন আরেকটি যুদ্ধ শুরু হয়েছে। কি সেই যুদ্ধ? সেই যুদ্ধটি হচ্ছে আমরা মানুষকে যে কমিটমেন্ট দিয়েছিলাম সেই কমিটমেন্টগুলো বাস্তবায়ন করা। মানুষ আমাদের দলের পক্ষে, আমাদের ম্যানিফেস্টোর পক্ষে আমাদেরকে মানুষ সমর্থন দিয়েছে। যে নির্বাচনের আগের দিন পর্যন্ত এই ম্যানিফেস্টোটি ছিল বাংলাদেশ জাতীয়তাবাদী দলের ম্যানিফেস্টো। নির্বাচন হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে এবং ফলাফল বের হবার পরে, আমরা বিশেষ করে সরকার গঠন করার পরে এই ম্যানিফেস্টোটি আমাদের সরকারের তথা বাংলাদেশের জনগণের ম্যানিফেস্টোতে পরিণত হয়েছে। কারণ যারা ভোট দিয়েছে 52% মানুষ এই ম্যানিফেস্টোর পক্ষে রায় দিয়েছে। কাজেই প্রিয় নেতৃবৃন্দ, আমাদেরকে এখন এই ম্যানিফেস্টোতে আমরা যা যা বলেছি আমাদের সর্বোচ্চ দিয়ে সরকারকে চেষ্টা করতে হবে এই ম্যানিফেস্টোর বাস্তবায়ন করার জন্য। কিন্তু সরকারটি গঠন হয়েছে, আমরা কি বলি, বিএনপি সরকার বলি, কিন্তু তাই নয় কি, আমরা বলি বর্তমান সরকার বিএনপি সরকার। অর্থাৎ সরকার ঠিকই আছে, কিন্তু বিএনপি সরকার। সেজন্য বিএনপি যদি সহযোগিতা না করে অনেক ক্ষেত্রে সরকার সফল হতে পারবে না। এবং বিএনপির সফলতা তখনই নির্ভর করছে যখন আপনারা এখানে উপস্থিত প্রত্যেকটি মানুষ এবং আপনারা যাদেরকে নেতৃত্ব দিচ্ছেন তাদেরকে সাথে নিয়ে সরকারের পেছনে এসে না দাঁড়ান। তা এর বাইরেই হলে আমরা সরকারকে কাঙ্ক্ষিত লক্ষ্যে নিয়ে যেতে পারবো না। সেজন্যই উপস্থিত সকল নেতৃবৃন্দ, আপনাদের সহযোগিতা প্রয়োজন।
BNP Secretary General and LGRD Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir attended the meeting as the special guest, with Prime Minister's political advisor and BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi in the chair. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman rode in a smart car invented by physically challenged college student Wakimul Islam, encouraging the young man in his creative endeavours. Wakimul Islam met the Premier at the Prime Minister's office in the city's Tejgaon area this morning. At the time, the Prime Minister inspected the small vehicle made by Wakimul. Later, Wakimul demonstrated the smart car by driving it with the Prime Minister on board. The special battery-powered vehicle has been named A21 A2I Smart Card. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman praised the 17-year-old youth for building the vehicle using local technology. The Premier underscored the need for developing a modern and user-friendly smart car at low cost. The Prime Minister also assured of giving government support for such creative initiatives. During the meeting, Wakimul Islam shared the story behind building the smart car with the Prime Minister. The specially abled youth said that there was a time when he used to stay at home all day and could not go out. He started building the car with the idea of how to travel alone outside. Wakimul is currently studying in class 11 under science group at Chowgacha Government College in Joshua. His father is a small businessman. Wakimul said that with support it would be possible to build more advanced smart cards using modern technology. He added that the vehicles could be used not only by specially abled persons but also by elderly people. Bangladesh Pratibandhi Kollan Samiti BPKS founder and executive director Abdus Sattar Dulal accompanied Wakimul Islam. Prime Minister's Defence Advisor Brigadier General retired AKM Shamsul Islam, Principal Secretary ABM Abdus Sattar and Additional Press Secretary Atikur Rahman Rumon were present on the occasion, among others. Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Muhammad Asaduzzaman has urged the judges to ensure justice by choosing the right path in delivering verdicts from a sense of responsibility. The Law Minister made the remarks while addressing the inaugural function of the 20th orientation course for additional district and sessions judges at the Judicial Administration Training Institute, Jati Complex, in the capital this morning. With Director General of Jati, Muhammad Imdadul Haq, in the chair, members of the Law Commission, trainees of the workshop, officials and employees of the Bangladesh Judicial Administration and Training Institute, and media personnel were present, among others, at the event. He said the government wants that the people's confidence on judges to grow stronger. The people have given us the mandate. You will always find the government beside you for the sake of establishing justice in society, he added. Mentioning that he is not worried at all about the tenure of his position, the Law Minister said he remains fully aware of his limitations at every moment. The Minister also said any form of corruption would not be tolerated and urged judges to remain vigilant in this regard. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapun has stressed the importance of proper planning to help Bangladesh television move forward in line with changing times. He made the emphasis today while exchanging views with officials during a visit to BTV. Additional Information and Broadcasting Secretary K.M. Abdul Wadud and Muhammad Shah Alam, BTV Director General Muhammad Mahbubul Alam and BTV Dhaka Centre General Manager Sharmin Sultana were present at the meeting. Emphasizing creativity in production, the Information Minister said bureaucratic complications should not hamper BTV's works. Mentioning that BTV has strong potential for further growth, he said a digital survey would be conducted to identify obstacles and ways to improve its operations. The Minister also praised BTV News for its fact-checking efforts, saying the spread of excessive information has become a major challenge. He stressed the need to make use of artificial intelligence as the technology is increasingly connected with the media world. Zahiruddin Shapon also urged BTV officials and staff to be more careful and dedicated in improving the quality of the television channel. Education Minister A.N.M. Ehsanul Haq Milan said the government has taken initiatives to modernize the country's education system by revising the syllabus and curriculum to make them more time-befitting. He made the remarks today while speaking at the opening ceremony of the Modern China-Bangladesh Education Cooperation Forum 2026 held in the capital. Chinese Ambassador to Bangladesh Yao Wen presided over the function, while Prime Minister's Education Advisor Dr. Mahdi Amin, Secondary and Higher Education Division Secretary Abdul Khalik, University Grants Commission Chairman Professor Dr. Mamun Ahmed, among others, attended it. The Education Minister said education should be made enjoyable rather than fearful for students. He added that Prime Minister Tariq Rahman understands the issue well and follows the vision of his parents, Zia Rahman and Khaleda Zia. Ehsanul Haq Milan also said the Prime Minister wants to move away from the focus of only getting GPA 5 and instead build a skilled young generation through a modern and practical education system. State Minister for Fisheries and Livestock Sultan Salahuddin Tuku has said that Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has emphasized the issue of safe food production. He said that to move Bangladesh forward, everyone must be aware of safe food production and marketing from their respective positions. He said this at the 8th National Scientific Conference on Safe Food and Health, organized by the Bangladesh Society for Safe Food at a hotel in the capital today. Under the chairmanship of the organization's president, Professor Dr. Muhammad Khalid Hussain, Director General of the Department of Livestock Services, Shahjaman Khan, Chairman of the Bangladesh Food Safety Authority, Anwarul Islam Sharkar, and Chairman of BPICC, Mashur Rahman, spoke at the conference. State Minister Sultan Salahuddin Tuku said that the country's biodiversity is heading towards destruction and research must be strengthened for its restoration and for safe food production. Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir has said based on the Bangladesh First policy, the government wants to follow a foreign policy that is multidimensional and balanced. He said this at a policy dialogue titled Bangladesh First, a Foreign Policy Outlook for a New Bangladesh, organized by Bangladesh Institute of Peace and Security Studies, BIPSS, in Dhaka today. The Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor said that our main objective will be Bangladesh First. However, this does not mean any kind of separatism. Rather, it is about advancing the country's interests while being connected with the world order, he added. Criticizing the past Awami League government's policy, he said that in about 2 decades the country became too much dependent on a specific country. For that, diplomatic balance has been damaged and institutional capacity also could not be utilized fully in past Awami regime, added the Prime Minister's advisor. Moreover, the Hasina government was in a dilemma over the relationship between China and India. Because of oppressive and criminal acts, they had no respect for her. BIPSS President Major General retired A.N.M. Munir presided over the event, which was attended by diplomats, academics, business representatives and members of civil society. Science and Technology and Posts, Telecommunications and Information Technology Minister Fakir Mahbub Anam has called on cable operators, internet service providers, ISPs and city corporations to work together in a coordinated manner to transform Dhaka into a modern and wire-free city. The minister made the call while addressing the closing ceremony of the International Cable TV, Broadcasting and Communication Expo 2026 held in the capital. He said the government is giving the highest priority to infrastructure development, policy support, skilled human resource development and technological innovation to modernize the cable television, broadcasting and telecommunications sectors. Fakir Mahbub Anam said cable operators have long been contributing to the country's information and entertainment sectors and assured that the government would continue to stand beside them in resolving any reasonable problems in the future. The event was presided over by ABM Saiful Hussain Sohail, President of the Cable Operators Association of Bangladesh, COAB. Among others present at the function were Mohammad Shafiqul Islam Khan, Administrator of Dhaka North City Corporation, Mohammad Abdus Salam, Administrator of Dhaka South City Corporation, and Abdus Salam, General Secretary of ATCO and Chairman of Ekushe Television, along with COAB members. The three-day expo, which began on May the 7th, showcased the latest cable TV, broadcasting and communication technology products and services. A mild earthquake was felt across parts of northern Bangladesh, including Rangpur and nearby districts this afternoon. The tremor, which took place around 3:10 p.m. local time, was recorded at a magnitude of 4.5 by India's National Centre for Seismology, NCS, while the US Geological Survey, USGS, measured it at 4.4 on the Richter scale. According to European Mediterranean Seismological Centre, EMSC, the epicenter was located in Bilasipara in India's northeastern Assam state. The quake originated at a relatively shallow depth, which likely contributed to stronger shakes being felt in areas close to the Bangladesh-India border. Residents in Rangpur and adjoining districts reported brief shaking that lasted only a few seconds. However, there were no immediate reports of casualties or structural damage in Bangladesh following the quake. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman recently presented the government's multi-dimensional plans in the National Parliament, including tree plantation, modernisation of waste management and urban greening to transform the capital Dhaka into a clean and green city. As part of implementing that goal, Dhaka South City Corporation has now intensified cleanliness activities at the field level. Under the theme, Keep Our Own Premises Clean, Build a Clean City, after inaugurating the Cleaning Day programme and a modern secondary transfer station, STS, in Malibag, DSCC Administrator Bir Muktijodha Mohammad Abdus Salam expressed hope that Dhaka could be transformed into a clean city within the next 6 months, if city residents cooperate. The DSCC Secretary, zonal heads and local residents participated in the programme. Later, the administrator also took part in the cleaning activities alongside sanitation workers. The administrator said that previously the STSS were not hygienic. However, initiatives have been taken to gradually modernise and beautify all STSs. After Kolabagan, this is the second modernised STS in Malibag. The administrator also said that the Cleaning Day programme will be observed on the first Saturday of every month. He called on political parties, social organisations and ordinary city residents to become involved in the programme. Urging stronger cleanliness activities from now on to tackle the risks of dengue and chikungunya, the administrator said that the city corporation is working to make cleanliness a habit among city residents. Now, international news.